Hi everybody. I'm enjoying my daily coffee. I usually have coffee after lunch, and coffee is one of 5 foods that I would like to talk to you about that can relieve pain. So sometimes you think of coffee and caffeine as being addictive, and then people get a headache when they don't have it, and that's perhaps true. But if consumed in smaller amounts, like 1 cup a day, or even throw in a couple days where you don't have caffeine, just to kind of keep your body guessing, that can be one way to help reduce the chances of you becoming addicted to having that caffeine. But coffee can be really great for relieving or lessening the pain of a headache, or just even a migraine. So if someone gets a migraine, that can be really debilitating, and so caffeine, for example, in like a 300 milliliter cup of coffee, that can be just a really simple way to reduce the pain of headache. Another thing is salmon. Something you maybe would commonly think of. This is just a smoked salmon that actually a friend of mine smoked for us, and salmon is really wonderful for joints and reducing pain due to inflammation and just joint pain. So we're reducing pain in the joints, and it's thought that probably the omega-3s in the fish, that's what helps to reduce that joint pain. Can also be good for digestion in the same way, because of those omega-3s are just going to be soothing and aid the body in digestion. Another really wonderful anti-inflammatory and pain reducer, especially due to exercise-induced muscle pain, muscle fatigue, is cherry juice. And so tart cherry, either tart cherries straight frozen or fresh, or tart cherry juice concentrate is what we have a lot of, just because it's simple. And there was a study done, and athletes that consumed 1 ounce twice a day for 10 days exhibited less pain, or experienced less pain. And so that's just one example, and it's a nice way to help relieve muscle-induced pain. Another anti-inflammatory would be ginger. Fresh ginger is really great. Even powdered ginger can be fine. But the anti-inflammatory properties of that ginger can be really great. Again, in the same way, kind of for muscle-induced or like exercise-induced muscle pain, but also osteoarthritis. People who have suffered from osteoarthritis, there's been several studies done that taking regular doses of ginger can help reduce that pain. So you can actually take ginger in capsule form if you just can't stand the taste of it, but it's wonderful in smoothies or in desserts, and as juiced or in a tea with honey. So several different ways to have ginger. And lastly, I have my own sage growing outside, and sage is something that you maybe wouldn't think of as being a pain reliever, but sage can actually be really nice for a sore throat. So just take a few leaves fresh, or I also just will take my sage and dehydrate it and then save it, the whole leaves, or then I'll kind of pulverize the leaves and then have powdered sage. But just whole sage leaves, either dried or fresh, and brew them as you would tea, and then sip that to help relieve the pain of a sore throat. So many different ways that you can use some common foods to help naturally reduce pain and help you to feel better.